Hey guys, here playing as Reina, and got ourselves the Headlock Desperado deck. Pretty good mull. Got 2 money cards. The inject should hit something, or at the very least get us towards our Desperado. So what do we see? Celebrity Gift out the bat, 2 Archangels, and a news team, and a kitty. Wow. Cool. Very interesting. All-seeing eye. Ooh boy. Okay. So that's some pretty spicy tag punishment. But we're not running too many resources. We're running some daily casts, a couple scrubber, a couple street peddler. Let's make sure this is wraparound. It probably is. Yeah, good to know. Start at the daily cast. So we've got 2 Davids for this, which usually is going to be enough. So that inject was kind of poor for us. Stopping both Crescendus is undesirable. At least if the game goes long. If the game doesn't go long, it doesn't really matter. We have 3 clone ships and we have another Crescendus, so we'll be able to get access to it if we need to derez something kind of beefy. So we may have played up both Archangels here. There's the Desperado. Now the Desperado, we're going to have to worry about the Archangel. Otherwise, we can almost let them reset our daily cast. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't think that's a great plan. We could wait a couple turns, do nothing, and then let them, when the daily cast is $2 left, run the Archangel. They have to bounce it. But you haven't really made that much money if you do it that way. You know, like the last $2 is really the $2 that gets you from an easy mark to 5 credits profit. So I don't think it's really worth it. We'll just find our David and then we can break and derez very cheaply. So I had a pretty late night last night with the company Christmas party, so I apologize in advance if I'm a bit lethargic. Hopefully I can still play decently well. So he decides not to ice the R&D. Just gonna sit tight. So 3rd Crescendus, definitely a good card to see. Scrubber, probably not remarkably good. Besides Jackson, a lot of sync decks won't run anything that's got a trash cost on it. Like Lily Lockwell, maybe. Guess you could play Keegan Lane, though I haven't tried him much to know if he's good. There's just so many clone ships that like a trash program is really, most of the time, just a minor setback. Still be good against criminals. I think otherwise you gotta really like get Blacklist in there as well and try to keep them from just recurring the program you trashed. So I'm curious what his plan for scoring is. There's a few ways you can go with sync. You can try like a mid-season Psycho, which requires a big money lead. You can go more into the Sansan or Biotic Fast Advance, or you can just use Ash and annoying remotes like Data Raven to get in. So he's feeding us a card. It's tough call as to what it is. Alright, Peddler. What do we see? Cast, that's alright. Gamble. And other gamble. Oof. Let's see if this is a Jackson and he's gonna shuffle in. No? Interesting. Well, let's see if this is a news team. We're gonna get -1 point. At least we'll get $1 from Desperado. Yeah, it's a news team. Oh well. We found our David, which is pretty good. So we'll be able to start poking at the HQ. No point delaying on this daily cast. We can just fire off the Knifed, and if this is not Archangel, we'd be pretty sad. I think we'll just run like this and see if he wants to res this. Probably doesn't even. He has $15, maybe it's fine. Oh, it's Data Raven, okay. So good thing we didn't just fire off the Knifed. Yeah, let's get out of there. Definitely want to slowly kill this thing. That's the way to go. Just let it expire of its own accord. Because I don't want to take a tag and have to remove it at $3. See bandwidth in there. It's pretty fancy. Don't think it's really good necessarily, but it's an idea. Second Raven, probably. No Archangel. Huh. Well, he's paid 5 and now it's gone. News team again. I can be patient here. Yeah, I think I'll break this. We'll see what this one is. Another Gutenberg. Another Archangel. Well, in that case, his money went pretty fast with him resing this ice. I don't know if that was a good res for him. Reality 3D. I don't think this card is any good. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen it used for any much effect. It mostly seems to just do nothing. Like, it's hard to even res it, because taking a bad pub is really bad. And then it can still get trashed by imp. So we'll see. See what he does. Maybe he'll find a way to make value out of it. You know, I'm going to check everything because I have Desperado. Really changes the math on whether you should check random remotes. Reality 3D is in fact here. If we get a bad pub, we'll be very happy about that. Secker comes down. Yeah. Alright, so we'll get rid of the David. So we can clone it back as needed. It's gonna give the bad pub. So far it's a pad campaign that costs 0, but it gives a bad pub. I mean, costing 0 is real for sure, because a lot of times you'll draw a pad late game and it's just too late for it to do much. Because it's 2 turns, or you know, the turn you res it, then 1 more turn before you're even at 0 again. So a costing 0 is definitely intriguing. I think if there was a way to give like fractional bad pub, or if bad pub was not every run, if it was only every turn, you'd see a lot more of these bad pub cards being playable. And competitively, I mean. Before David, Grim kind of had a little niche sometimes. But it's just so hard to justify giving the runner $1 on every single run. So I can run through here, but the problem is I don't really want to use... Well, do I? Maybe not. Let's just see if he wants to res here. He does want to res there. Now it's 3 strength. I could clone Mimic. I don't think I will. So the question is it safe to actually float here? We haven't seen much in the way of influence. We've seen All-Seeing Eye, which we don't overly care about. Celebrity Gift probably means there's no Scorch. It's more the kitties, I think. It should have been a knifed run, I think. Yeah, it should have been a knifed run. I'm kind of burning a David token here. I don't need to. I mean, the upside is he may think he doesn't need to re-ice this turn, because I'm going to run out. Pull an Astro, putting us back on 0. Let's draw once in case of the token Scorch. Alright, now he gets 2 from the Reality 3D. Let's trash that. Curious how heavy his tag punishment is. That's kind of a weird mulligan. You can't really draw two and then decide to put it in the remote because you've seen new information, but I'm not gonna give him a hard time about it this time. In a tournament, I would say absolutely not. So if we decide to float, we can ignore both of these, which is pretty strong. The issue is that there's 3 kitty cats still hanging out somewhere. And it's not too late to still get rid of both tags for $6. Sweep's weak in there. Jackson Howard. That's fine. Let's see what the tag punishment is. If it's psychographics, we can probably stay around 2 tags, or at least not enough to give him 13 to psycho out. He's gonna have money problems as well. Closed accounts doesn't hurt us that much here. It's more in these slightly annoying than actually devastating. Somebody didn't read the card. Yeah, I thought he might have Keegan Lane. In fact, he did. And I don't think the card is that great. Like, there's certainly some juicy hits you could get since there's no way to prevent it. Like, you can get an Atman 6 or maybe a Fem or something that they really spent a lot of money on. That's kind of good. But by and large, it's just meh. Here we go. Now you can put the Keegan Lane. Whoops. On the HQ and blow up our Lamprey when you run there. Fair enough. But he has 0 creds. Let's see if he'll use the Jackson. I think he will. Yeah, we're still gonna get Desperado Dollar. You know what? Let's get rid of the tags. We can run through here, and now you don't have to care with the Keegan Lane at all. Sweeps there. Is the Keegan Lane, which, whatever. So 15 cards in the stack, one of them is the keyhole that we're looking for. What is this? Bandwidth we can break. Let's just dive into it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll break this time. Got another knife deeper in the deck we can go for. Should be able to kill that permanently later on. Global food, thank you. I actually think the Faust is not going to be good. Our deck's almost gone already. And not a lot of his ice we really care about. Draw the knifed. Yeah, there we go. The knife is so good in this matchup because all ambients are playing wraparound, which are a nightmare normally because you have a finite way to get past them, but once they're just dead, it's great. Hedge fund in there. Hedge fund again. He's got a purge, right? Maybe not. Depends what else he has for cheap ice. Oh, he's got Celebrity Gift. Well, that's pretty good, right? There's an Astro in there, All-Seeing Eye, Jackson Howard, yeah. Okay. And he has another wraparound. So he is on the triple wraparound plan. Well, I see no reason not to just take 4 shots at this Astro. We'll make 4, he'll lose 4. We'll get 4 suckers. Not that we really need them. Here's the Jackson. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Gives us a better shot at the Astro. We miss it again. Also keeps him from shuffling the Astro away. So he's just gonna go ahead and play the wraparound on his HQ. Yeah, I guess so. So we can pair a sucker here if we want to save a click. But I think the clone ship's almost better off being saved to Crescentus the Archangel. So I'm gonna do the slow way here. Use these suckers before he does purge. And show me the Astro. Another Jackson. Well, I'll get rid of that. There's no way he has Scorch. Not with foods and 2 Celebrity Gift. There's the Astro. Now he has to draw it to try to find ice. If he doesn't find ice, he's going to find agendas. That we will just pillage. Yeah, he's done. I think that's a fair concede there. There's basically no way he's going to be able to score 7. So this deck performed. It is tenacious. And the knifed, oh, just cut through. Thanks for watching, guys.